Somebody asked me recently what I thought the number one trait that it takes to be successful is. And there's a lot of canned responses you get from people. You got to work hard. You got to be determined. I mean, of course, that stuff all plays a role. But you'll also hear people say that you got to work smart, not hard. And there's a lot of really successful people that don't work that hard. Or really, maybe they do work hard, but they don't work just super long hours. They're more focused about how they do it. And when I try to put all the pieces together, what it really comes down to, if you want to be successful, is you have to be willing to adapt to your environment as opposed to trying to force your environment to adapt to you. And what I mean by that is most human beings, whether we realize it or not, are trying to force other people, other situations, other environments to operate on our rules. If you've ever dated someone that tries to manipulate you, or had a coworker that tries to manipulate you, or a coach, really anything, most people are trying to get you to do things that will work for them. And that's not always bad, right? Because if you have a job, I mean, your boss is supposed to get you to work for them, right? Like, if you're a good employee, you don't have to be manipulated. You do it on your own. Most people are not, so that's what it takes. But if you look at like the Marines, and they talk about you need to adapt and overcome, that's really the mindset that you need to have to be good at anything, whether it's business, whether it's sports, whether it's fitness. You have to be the person who sees what's in the environment, recognizes what needs to be done to be good, and be willing to make those changes. And it's that simple. And if you have a good attitude, if you're humble, if you're hungry, if you have some of those other things like you work hard or you're determined, you are much more likely to do that. If you have a bad attitude, if you're entitled, if you think that life should be easy or people owe you, you're always going to be frustrated, because most people in the world are not going to change who they are to benefit you. Why would they? Because you're not doing the same for them. So that's what I would say. If you want to be successful and you're not having the success you want, the first question you should ask is, what do I need to change about myself so that I can overcome in this situation? What do I need to adapt so that I can be successful?